everyone, welcome to Camila's Late Night Latte with Mimi and Shinsuke Hori. I call myself Mimi Hori now. Anyways,
Because
we got married a few days ago. This podcast is brought to you by Camila's 4am. We are a startup company that helps business owners connect with UGC creators so they can get video for their social media very easy, like just ordering food. So for this podcast, we're sharing all of our learnings as we build our startup and as we build a small business for our 90-day challenge. So these podcasts are for current business owners, future business owners, and even previous business owners who wanted to start their own business.
All right. Yeah. So good intro. So we already finished shooting the last time.
Episode.
So it was almost around 1.5 months. So
I'm so ashamed.
yeah. Well, we're actually busy for traveling Cambodia, Philippines, and then also Japan too. So now, last episode we already shared that how you started this 90-day challenges. Right now we're doing that 90-day challenge that Mimi started the business without any capital.
With 10,000 capital.
Yeah, 10,000 capital, almost nothing. And then, so in 90 days, she needs to make the business as like a 10 million peso valuation. So that is a challenge that we are doing. And then in order for us to understand the whole process
of the small business owner.
Exactly. If you start a business in 2023,
this is how it's gonna be.
What you need to do. And just what challenges that you need to face. So this is something that, as a founders, we're also studying, right?
And also, surprisingly, we learned a lot in the process that we wanted to share with you. That's why we're doing this podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, very excited to share more about it. So, but today, let's talk about only the ideation part.
Yeah. So maybe just to wrap up, we decided to divide this episode into 4 parts. The ideation stage, the product development stage, the launching stage, and the growth and scaling stage.
Yes.
So for this episode is the ideation part, discussing about how we came about the idea of Etsuka.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just walk through and then ask you the question. So in the last episode, you were the stage that you are trying to increase the capital from 10,000 peso to 30,000, and then you could do that.
Yes, but I failed 2 times.
You failed 2 times. How did you fail?
I tried selling secondhand clothes, and then no one was buying.
That was a bad idea.
We even did live for it, but no one was buying.
And then you have been to the second street shop several times.
I wasted so much time there.
Yeah. So that was a ideation part, right? The first ideation part, and then finally, in conclusion. So you found a really good niche, and then maybe you can also introduce the Etsuka for people who haven't followed that.
Yeah. So essentially, let me conclude that in the increasing the capital from 10,000 to 30,000, I finally became successful when I did a pasabay, meaning to say ask people to buy something from Japan and bring it to the Philippines. And actually, that idea also generated another idea for me, which is the Etsuka. By the way, Etsuka is a small business that creates pants and clothes out of recycled kimono from Japan. So for me, the pasabay was a proof of concept that people really love buying things from Japan. There's a very strong community of Japanese culture lovers in the Philippines. So that gave me an idea actually that, maybe there's a market potential for this. But at the time,
yeah. So you're talking too fast. let me make them catch up.
Okay.
So you tried to sell the just second hand clothes, right?
Yes.
And then second, you tried to go pasabay.
Yes.
And then finally, you landed the idea of Etsuka.
Yes.
How could you connect from the pasabay to Etsuka? Because it's too much jump.
Good question. When I started this, I know that in order for me to be successful in 90 days, I need to solve a problem. And I was quite sure that I'm gonna go in solving problems of plus size, mid-size, and short person like me. I've always been thinking about this ever since I started.
So it sounds like a passerby is the action for just gaining the capital.
Yes,
and
exactly.
then Etsuka is like a totally different.
Yes. But remember, I could have opened a clothing shop that is just using normal fabric.
Okay.
But then I was thinking, 90 days. At the time, I only have 45 days. What is a business that people will talk about naturally?
Okay. So let me clarify that. So earlier you mentioned that passerby
Gave an
also
idea.
gave the idea for the Etsuka. But also from the day one, you have been researching, and then I know that you've been also checking the Minne Japanese app, and then also that Pinterest too, right? How could it connect?
A good question. So I already know day one that I want to solve problems of the plus size, petite, mid size.
Okay.
But I know also that this kind of brand takes time to grow. So I was thinking, what is something that will explode in 45 days?
Why it takes grow?
Because there's nothing special to it. It's
Plus size clothes.
Yes, it's something that
Okay.
people are already doing before. Some other brands are doing before, but it's still a problem, of course. So I need an idea that will explode in 45 days. And the pasabay made me think, okay, I was able to generate 30,000 pesos profit in pasabay in 3 days because there's a community of Japanese culture lover in Manila.
Okay.
So I was like, how can I connect this with the idea of plus size, mid size, petite?
I
And
see.
then randomly, I saw a TikTok video. Someone was doing upcycled kimono bags. Someone,
Filipina.
no, Japanese based in Japan.
Japanese based in Japan. Okay.
That's when I got the idea.
Okay, so let me summarize. So when you are doing essentially you are combining that enthusiastic community and also that your
Problematic
personal
community.
problems,
Yeah.
right? Enthusiast community is that you happen to find that passerby community, people who also always like buying the Japanese stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's like a people like doing that.
Yes.
And then also at the same time, you have the personal problem that, or hard to find that plus size
Because I'm
clothes.
short person.
You're a short person. And then if you have the pain, of course, another people have the pain. Like, if you have the same shape, right? So you're combining that, the enthusiastic existing community and also
community.
that problem. It
Call them
is like a
problem
problem.
community.
It's a community, right? It's just a problems, existing problems.
Yeah.
And then you just found the
Yes.
TikTok. Is this just randomly you found it,
Randomly,
or
I found it.
when you are just browsing the
Yeah,
TikTok?
but also because I'm searching pasabay at the time. So I was searching how other pasabay people are
Are
doing
you
their
trying
pasabay.
to do passerby for kimono too?
No, not at all.
Well, first of all, what's passerby? Maybe some listeners
Pasabay is
are...
essentially a system wherein people are paying you to buy items from Japan, bring it in the Philippines, but you're gonna add a markup because you're gonna ship it for them. I was searching how other pasabay buyers are doing their system
Okay.
on TikTok.
How was that?
Essentially, I was just searching how much they.
Wait, on TikTok? They were doing passerby on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
So passerby community is everywhere. TikTok,
Facebook,
group.
Instagram, yeah. So
And
it's
then
just
when
that
you mentioned that passerby community is very enthusiastic, it's everywhere.
everywhere.
I
So the
see.
reason why I just go to TikTok is I hate long discussions. TikTok is usually short. I don't go to YouTube. It's long conversation. At the time, yeah, I don't watch YouTube.
YouTube has a long discussion.
Yeah. Essentially for pasabay.
What they are discussing?
Essentially pasabay like where I buy my clothes for pasabay. Essentially, kind of like a vlog. So anyway, don't cut. So I was
No,
searching.
because they might be interested in that. So
In YouTube,
I am
the
asking.
pasabay people are just sharing their journey on like where I buy things.
Okay.
So I went to TikTok because it's short form, easy to digest, and I think the algorithm of TikTok gave me everything about Japan,
Okay.
like Japan items. And then since I was searching about Japan buying, it randomly showed me the kind of kimono upcycle. Maybe the algorithm
Okay.
led me there.
So how many days you took from day one to get the final idea?
Wow, long. It took me day 40,
Day 40.
45 even.
So 90 days challenge, but you are spending more than 40%
thinking.
to just finding the ideas. Okay. And how was it when you review again? So actually technically we already finished 90 days.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's not talk about the result right now. So but how
Good
did you
question.
review that?
To be honest, I really think that this kind of brilliant idea is something that you cannot really force. And I also know that at that time, there's just nothing clicking inside me. And also, I didn't have time. I don't know why we're very, very busy on those days. I don't have time.
Because you are doing the document for the marriage.
So I have no headspace for it,
Okay.
literally. I only had the headspace after I kind of like have a...
Yeah, and then also we are running the startup too, so
Yes.
only the rule is you cannot spend your time on
Yeah, and also at the time, I was very focused on increasing my capital.
Okay.
So I really have no time to think about the business idea.
Yeah. So for your case, 40 days, spending 40 days and fund the idea is, you can say, sort of, it's good.
Yeah,
Good pace, right?
I don't think I can speed it up any longer.
And then anything that you could do more to make it short or to make it better?
I would have tested faster. Like, I already know I'm gonna do fashion for plus size.
Okay. So what do you
mid-size.
mean I would do test?
I would have released sketches earlier. Like,
Sketches.
Yes.
So you thought like releasing the sketch is a little bit late.
It was super late. It
Why?
was super late.
When did you do that?
I think I released my first sketch day 50.
50.
Yes.
So after you found the idea, so it took 10 days.
Yes,
And then
because
you felt it's late. Why?
because I started first with
You're scared to release or
not really, because after I got the idea, the next day we went to kimono shop.
okay.
And then I just didn't think about the sales process. I just really want to go to kimono.
Okay.
So I got the TikTok idea, let's say Monday, Tuesday we went to kimono shop.
Okay.
Wednesday I released the kimono fabric.
Okay.
And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday I was just conversing with people.
Okay.
And then I forgot, like, oh shit, I haven't released any sketch.
So essentially you're just obsessed with kimono.
Yeah, I was obsessed with kimono.
Okay.
And then I released the sketch, and then actually it's not even a sketch. I released a Pinterest photos. And then originally I wanna release shorts. I actually released shorts.
The bad design
And
that
then-
I pointed out.
Yeah.
And then I saved you.
Yeah. I released 4 photos, and then people were commenting about the pants.
Okay.
So I was like,
Pants, not shorts.
yeah, not shorts. But I still released the shorts, even if people were not commenting about it.
Don't bash someone. Maybe some people purchased the shorts.
No one purchased
No one purchased. It was featured by media. So, but we don't want to bash the media person.
No one bought the shorts, by the way.
So, okay, this question coming from the listeners too. How did you validate that this is good idea? Because you feel this is nice of day 40, but you don't know. Even you feel it's a good idea, but if they are not buying, so you cannot say it's a good idea. How did you validate that?
I have several validation. I was very
Okay.
careful because I only have 30,000 pesos at the time.
Okay.
And I already spent some money in some ideas.
Okay.
So the first validation was I made a Instagram video about it and posted it in Camila's account.
What
So-
kind of videos?
So I was just like, hey guys, I'm thinking about this. It's not even video. I think I just made a scroll of us in kimono shop. Remember when we went to kimono shop, we actually just took photo. I only bought 1 kimono. Because I was really scared of spending a lot of money. So we took a lot of photos in the kimono shop. I posted there, this is my idea, and saw how many people commented. And a lot of people commented. So I was like, okay, there's an idea to it.
I see.
And then number 2 is when there were people buying from kimono, I said, okay, let's buy 8 kimonos. Because 8 kimonos, I will not bankrupt at 8 kimonos. And then I prepared it because my sisters are coming in for November 1.
Yeah.
And after that, I released the sketches. That's validate idea number 2. And people were commenting about the pants.
Okay, so let's go back to the number 1. So because we also have the community of small business owners, and we always talk to them, right? And even our clients are small business owners. Really, really very common thing. Like, people
Spending
are not really checking the ideas or something like that. So when we have the consultation, usually that finally what we will give the advice is like, okay, let's test the ideas because you didn't execute, right? So how would you, how to say, if do you have any advice for those people who are not even testing, who are not even executing?
To be honest, if I don't have the pressure of 90 days, plus I don't have a limited capital,
You wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Because as a small business owner, it's very easy to get obsessed about your idea very quickly.
Okay.
So I think I wouldn't have reached this far if it's not that
90
deadline
days.
and if it's
I
not
see, I
limited
see.
capital.
So that means that, would you advise them to have like a time limit?
Exactly.
I see.
Learned
That's nice.
One thing I learned from Harry and from our mentors here is you should execute an idea that you can validate in 1 week. 1 week is actually a long time. So I'm the type of person that I really want to take long, but I think the training in the startup gave me enough training that, okay, I need to validate this in 1 week. So maybe tip number 1 is find your accountability partner or approach us and we'll give you an accountability challenge of execute this in a week.
Okay,
a week's time.
let's also talk more about your exact actions because maybe for especially this
You
podcast,
should
this
start with Camila's
session,
account.
these listeners, maybe they are about to, start a business from 2024 or something like that.
Camila's
Okay,
Mimi.
so now,
Mimi
Mimi Camila, I am checking the Instagram,
Yes.
and then if you're watching the YouTube, maybe you
You can see the
that.
screenshots.
So, I am also checking this,
Go down.
and then, maybe this one,
No, go down even further.
even go down.
Go down.
Go down.
Yes, that one. When you're in Kimono.
Here.
Yeah.
After Vietnam.
Yes, after
Okay.
Vietnam.
All right. So this content.
This one.
No,
This one. See,
Okay.
it's only carousel photos.
Only carousel photo that Mimi is in kimono shop.
Yes.
And then the caption is, okay, it's fine now. The first clothing brand we will release for our
90-day challenge. 10
a
million.
10 million peso challenge is a brand, blah, 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 blah. And it's not even really long, right? So, and then you got the 15 comments here.
Maybe 8 people.
But actually, you replied. So, essentially,
9.
9 people. Is this the only thing that you checked?
Yeah, that's it.
I see.
Because at the
And
time
this is
I
October 28th.
Yes.
Yeah,
And my
it's actually not 40 days then. It's actually maybe 30,
Maybe.
35ish. Well, anyway, nearly
Yeah.
40. So, can you share your
Maybe
how did you process this?
I didn't think. I just posted about it.
Is this because 8 comments is more than average, or
Wait.
like how did?
It's really very hard because
Because maybe they want to know. They
I get you.
they feel
I
like
get you.
only 8 comments, or
But at the time, I want you to have, when you're opening a business, I want you to have a deadline mentality as well.
Okay.
At the time, I have no choice. If
I
I
see.
don't launch anything within that
Yeah, yeah.
next 2 weeks, I'm gonna die
Yeah, exactly.
because I have no time.
Yeah. So
So,
at least you can see that some people,
some people
are
are
commenting. it.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, that
that's
was
important.
that was enough validation. So how you can replicate this? Use your Facebook account. Post this idea to your Facebook
Yes.
account where your friends are and say, hey,
Or Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah,
Did
we're-
you use Facebook?
no, but like if they don't have an Instagram with following, use their Facebook account with their friends. Post about it. Tell your friends, I'm thinking of doing about this thing. What do you think about it? So see how interactive people will be, and you will get that kind of reaction.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe this is gonna be the good tips. Okay. All right. And then second, what did you mention about second?
After that, I released the sketch.
Release a sketch.
Yes.
Okay. And in the Instagram.
Yes, I
So
think
mainly you are active to
This
check
one,
on
this
Instagram.
one.
This one.
Yeah.
November 4.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
I put the video, I cannot sketch, so I ask AI to sketch for me. So I really don't know how to sketch.
Oh, you use AI.
Yeah.
Are you using ChatGPT?
No, it's like mid something AI. The photo generator. Mid journey.
Share some-
Mid journey.
Mid Journey.
Yeah.
Okay, so you use Mid Journey to sketch.
Yeah.
Is it for free?
Yes.
Okay. So are you recommending this app to
Any app,
people?
any AI generator app, even Canva has an AI photo generator app now. So for example, if you don't, I have 3 things I did. Number 1, I did AI because it's fast. So I asked AI to sketch.
I have never sketched AI. How was it? Is this nice?
Yeah, just give a prompt.
Sketch. So I asked AI to visualize my design. the fabric. The AI render. Oh wow. Can't
That's
sketch, so I asked it.
So people commented a lot.
Wow, that's AI. Okay, AI can really make this.
Yeah, I
Buns.
just put wide leg pants, black fabric with mountain.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ah, so you found this black fabric.
Yeah,
This is the original one.
Yeah.
So that's why you're just typing it.
Yeah.
And then do you mention a model?
No.
Wow.
I just put, since the fabric I bought at the time. Remember, I only bought one because I don't want to spend money.
Oh,
So
this
the-
is how to use AI. Okay.
The fabric was mountain fabric. Maybe we'll add screenshot. And then I said to AI,
Yeah.
give me a photo, black wide leg pants with mountain design. That's it.
Yeah, everyone, you should also check this, November 4th post. November 4th, Camila's 4 a.m. underbar Mimi. So you can check exactly.
Yeah. See how many comments.
Number of the comments are basically 8, but you replied, so essentially 4 people.
Yeah, and then
So-
I also got people who want to buy. So for me, that was the key. Okay.
I have a question. Are you not using, you didn't use Facebook? And because you have more Facebook, right?
Follower.
Camila's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
art
Yes.
business account.
Good
And also
question.
that you have the TikTok.
Good question.
And then what else? You have even our Facebook group community, the
question.
5,000 small business owners
Yeah.
there. And then also creators community too.
It's because I already computed that at 700,000 sale, I have no time to ship hundreds of orders.
Okay.
I can only ship at the minimum because I don't have team members. So I already know that my price point will be at 2,500 up to
Okay.
5,000.
Okay.
And that kind of demographics is first found on Instagram.
Okay. So here,
question.
so for your cases, I think maybe it really depends on, your followers, right? But Mimi's case is like she already knows that Instagram, usually the tita, like, the target people are following. So that's why you never go to the Facebook group community, or the
And
TikTok and stuff.
also, it's
Okay.
because one thing I learned is when you're validating an idea, you focus. I have no time to focus on 3 platforms for this business. I have limited time. I have limited resources. So I became smart about it. Choose my platform. That's it. I don't even have a website yet.
Yeah, so that's why Etsuka. So you just started only Instagram.
And until now, I'm only on Instagram.
Right, only Instagram, and then you don't use the Facebook and stuff
I
like
have
that.
no time for it.
I see. Maybe this is also can be very interesting topic,
Sure.
right? For example, like Gary Vee. I think most of people know that Gary Vee.
Maybe
Or
in the business world.
Maybe in the business world, Gary Vee always mentioned that
Be
post everywhere,
Yeah.
but you don't do that.
Yeah, because post everywhere is it's a good feedback or good advice, but I need to weigh it with my time and effort and my resources.
Yeah. So if you have the time, maybe you should also post
Yeah.
everywhere. Or if you just started, for example, like
Choose
in your
your
case, like
platform.
you don't know that your demographic. You just really started. Maybe you can post everywhere
And also,
and then check the
I
reaction.
need to factor in my expertise. I've sold on Instagram before.
That's true.
I haven't sold on TikTok.
Yeah. And then also this kind of business, fashion, definitely Instagram.
Definitely
right?
Instagram. But actually, TikTok is fashion, but their price point is lower.
Exactly.
So I
Yeah.
decided to stick with Instagram.
So basically, the advice for listeners might be that understanding that demographic,
Audience,
that
yes.
each platform, your
Yes.
followers, and then if you don't know, check it, and then focus for the one platform.
And based on your
Oh.
expertise as well. Maybe some of you are TikTok experts more than me. And why not use it and use TikTok more than Instagram?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. This is nice discussion.
Yeah, I am a
You're a
good
good
moderator.
facilitator.
Yeah.
Yay! So,
Because I also didn't know because you didn't share. You're bad at sharing. So essentially, I'm really as a listener views that the people who are listening this want to ask this, and then I'm just asking the
yeah,
question.
I really like the 90-day challenge because it limited everything. I need to choose my battle really properly if I want to win this.
Okay.
So after that, I made a sketch. I there's another post there about Pinterest. I'm not
Pinterest.
Yeah, I posted about the design later. So I know that people are looking for pants. I know that kimono is a nice idea. And then I know that kimono into pants is something people want. So I quickly found a sewer, which will... Another thing that really delayed everything was majority of the sewing company requires me a minimum order. And I really need just one piece so that I can validate the idea once again. So I found the sewer. She agreed to create just one, actually 4 designs.
So now you are going to move for the design process.
No, it's
and
still
more
idea
like
validation.
production. Idea validation.
Yes.
Why?
Because at the time I was still not, truth to be told, until I have my sewer, I'm still not yet sure if I'm going to pursue this business.
Why?
Because I really was really scared of ordering a lot, because I don't want to go bankrupt. So
Okay.
I have plan B and plan C at the time.
Yeah. But bankrupt is another topic. Why are you scared? You mean like a sewer? There's a chance that sewer cannot make this product.
There's a chance people will not buy it even with several validation. So
I see. Because you haven't sold already.
Yes, I haven't gotten any paid clients
Exactly.
yet.
Okay.
So until I get one paying clients, I'm ready to quit this and start something new.
Okay. So now we're moving the stage from 0 client to one client.
Yes.
Because end of the day, when you do the business,
You need a
a
paying
client who pay for that.
Yeah, comments are not important at
Okay.
that point.
So in conclusion, when you got the first paid client,
After I posted the first prototype
first prototype, which post?
in Etsuka.
In Etsuka.
Yes. So at the time, I already know that people will not spend any money with just a sketch. It just won't happen. Especially since I'm not a known fashion designer. If I'm
Okay.
a known fashion designer,
Yeah. You just
Maybe.
release the
Yeah,
design and then they
yeah.
will buy. You can do
so I know that the first very important thing is convert this kimono into something that people can
that. I see.
visualize. This one.
Okay.
First this one.
First,
So as you can
Okay.
see, I also released this kind of sketch. I asked another friend to do
but this is just sketch.
this is just a sketch.
So the first time you started to sell is this November 11.
Yes, that was the first.
photo with our creators.
Yes.
Yeah, this is actually cheating that she's using our main business, the
But
Camilla's
you
and
said just
then-
team members. You didn't say I can use our creators.
But did you pay for this? Pay later. Okay?
No, I paid them.
You paid
I
already?
paid them.
No, you're the bad clients who always pay later. Anyway, so she released this one. You can check Etsuka, ETSUKA
Underscore fashion.
underbar fashion. FASHION. Etsuka underbar fashion.
So I
November 11.
I sent the 8 fabrics to the supplier and I asked for 4 designs. That was pants, shorts, one more pants and tops.
Okay.
No, 2 tops. 2 tops, 1 pants, 1 shorts.
Okay. So you made
Four designs.
Four design.
Yes.
2 pants and 2 shorts.
No, 2
What?
tops, 1 pants, 1 short.
2 tops, 1
pants,
one pant,
1 short.
1 shorts. And finally, here you
The first-
posted only
Pants.
pants.
Because that was when people were commenting a lot, right? So my first...
No. You at that time you already got 4 design.
Yes.
And then but you think only pants can be sold.
No, it's more random because Nikki chose this pants to model.
So you gave 4 design
And then she
for
chose
this
it.
model
Yeah,
creators.
she chose the pants.
And then she chose it.
Pants and top.
Pants and this tops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Because you just let her go.
Yes.
This is also part of the
Exactly.
the checking, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's what we know.
Yeah.
And-
But at that time, I really didn't think. I just don't want
Yeah.
to think. So I just said,
Okay.
go get what you want. Go to the bathroom.
And then so she didn't wear any other.
No.
Okay.
And Nikki
That's-
was my first day creator. That's
Okay.
why
Alright.
first day morning creator.
Okay. And then maybe she had a good sense of the combination. So and then
But
we
this
got
is also something I need to share with you. Sometimes it's all about luck. The more that you execute, you will.
we don't know
We
until
don't
we
know,
execute. And then we got 52 comments here. Did you boost this one?
Yeah,
or
but
you boosted?
even before boosted, I remember I have 15 comments.
Okay. So that's the highest comment, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, okay, people might want to ask you, how did you open this business account, Etsuka Fashion? I know you cheated a little bit.
Cheated a little bit. I used
Actually,
my existing hobby account of posting jewelries.
not hobby account, before former business account, Camila's former one.
Yeah. But turned into hobby account of just posting jewelries.
Yeah, so actually, she cheated.
But it was a dead account.
She used our former business account, that Camila's Forum Art, the jewelry account.
Yeah.
And but we haven't posted yet, so it's almost like a dead
it
account.
almost is a dead account.
Okay, here's a question you might get that. Sometimes we also advise to the people, if it's dead account, let's try to make a new account and then from
good
the scratch.
question.
But this time you purposely chose your dead account.
Yeah.
I really didn't know if it's really dead account or not. Maybe I can check too.
Check the first post before
Check the
that.
last post that before Etsuka. This one, right?
Yeah, how many?
November. Oh, you post November 4.
Yeah.
Is it November 4?
It's
this
preparation
this
for Etsuka.
Okay. Then when was it really last time?
Maybe before September.
October 9. Is this one?
No. Before September. So,
This one.
eh,
November. This is November.
yeah, it's still in preparation for Etsuka because I know I'm gonna use it.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
you did a brand, right?
Yeah.
This is totally different.
Totally
right?
different.
Okay, yeah. She played, and then she I don't know why, but she started to make another logo by Mimi and Camila. MK Art.
Why? I was bored.
She just made another brand. MK brand. August 6th. This is the last post. And August 6th, totally that before we tried this one. Guess how many comments she had? Zero. Even you release this is for you, it's like a kind of big happy news, right?
Yeah.
And no one reacted. Yeah, okay, so we validated this is really dead account. Really dead account. And then but August 7, August 7 you posted something and then you got 13 comments actually.
It's more like people.
It's-
No, I think I tagged my main account. That's why.
Collaborated?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Yeah. So anyway, let's go back.
Why did I choose a dead account?
Yeah,
over...
so if you have existing accounts, even if it's a dead account, very silent account, but should we start from there? Because simply we have the number of the followers, or should we start from zero? What do you think?
I mean, for me, I didn't do it because of the follower, but because of the existing community. So since I've been making jewelries out of sakura and Japanese flowers, I know that I still have a community who loves Japanese things.
Yeah, I see. So then this might be not applicable for everyone, but if you have any maybe account or
Friends
or
with the same
someone,
community.
that or who is how to say can be the target people, maybe you can use it.
Yeah.
But maybe it's totally different community. Maybe you can start from scratch.
Yeah. I can start from scratch. I should have started from scratch.
That's what I said. Yeah. So then it will be for everyone. Because now Etsuka account has
7,500.
7,500, and when you started, how many followers?
1,000.
1,000. So essentially, it increased 6,500 in 3 months. Yeah, so that's but it
So
will be better to start from zero. Anyway,
Yeah, let's go back. So another validation for me, and the most important validation of all, is a paying client. So,
yeah.
and also this is something I was telling Harry. At the time, when I have no client, I was also scared to price properly. But I think it also helped for you and for your client. Because remember, these are the clients who will first trust when there's no other people trusting. So when I released the photo of Nicole,
Okay.
I shared there that the first few clients will get almost 50% discount.
Okay. And
So-
then, how was that?
Oh, first client was actually a friend.
First client was a friend.
Yes.
Okay. And then, how, after you posted, she immediately paid?
She immediately paid.
Immediately paid.
Yes.
And then, how many sales you got for the first day of the release?
First day was
Everyone
my friend.
50% discount.
Yes.
Okay.
First day was my friend. First day was a friend, and then bazaar clients. Remember, this
so
is
that
also a
means
bazaar.
so first day only one person.
Yes.
Oh, so even you got the 52 comments.
Because remember,
but you
people-
mentioned the 13.
Yeah.
So
People
13
need-
people commented.
People
but
need 5 touch point. I already know that I need to generate more content before they finally buy.
I see.
It's just that my friend trusts me right away, right?
So you just need to keep warming up.
yes.
So even like 13 people commented, but you already know as a business owner experiences.
I already
You know
know
that
it
they
takes-
they might be it takes time.
it takes time. For me, it takes 5
Mm.
touch point. They need to see you at least 5 times somehow, somewhere.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then the next 2 clients were actually from the bazaar.
Mm.
So
Actually, I found that you forgot to reply some clients. Did you know that?
probably.
Hi, how much for this? Incredibly want one. You should have messaged this person.
Continue. Finish this podcast.
Hi, this ad came across my feed. May I know how much is this? You lost the clients. This is typical business owners too. Oh my gosh. HN. How much? I'm interesting. You lost. Oh, how? Wait. You a lot of message now. Anyway, okay. So now I think it's almost time today. So
No. Let's finish that comment. My first client. My first client was my friend, and this is to be expected. Your first few clients
Yes.
are your friends.
okay.
Second clients were bazaar clients because they can see the item right away. Then the next client came in after I released 5 contents. So I released photos and videos of our creators wearing and fitting the clothes.
Okay.
So my suggestion for people starting is you need to make sure that you need to be patient about your clients. So people will not buy for you right away, but at the same time, you need to balance it. I also don't want to say that I know what I'm doing, because what if no one was buying from me for a week?
Okay.
That would have been a sign for me, okay, this is an idea that no one wanted to buy. So give it like a time frame of 1 week, 2 weeks. If you consistently post contents and consistently create an action.
So you think that most of the people are stopping?
Yes, either stopping or not stopping. So either you're stopping very early and you think no one's buying, but actually you just need to warm them up more, or you're not stopping at all. You're just pushing a product that no one's buying.
Okay. Maybe for me it's just normal. You just need to keep doing that.
Yeah. But that's
What do you wanna say here?
nothing. So essentially, that's it. That's I think the key learning is for me, the key learning is when you're launching a business idea, it's always good to start with a problem that you wanted to solve, because that's what entrepreneurship is all about, solving a problem and giving value to people. Number 2, and this is something I really learned so much about business when I started a startup, and from Harry. Harry's very good at this. Execute fast and try fast and fail fast. So for me, before I spend a lot of money, I have different iterations and different trials and testing until I find my first few clients. And then lastly, maybe let me close it with, there's no good idea. There's only good execution.
Okay.
So idea is nothing if you don't execute.
Alright.
Okay,
Finish?
finish.
Okay.
You're good questions. I like your questions.
Yeah, so I don't last point I really don't understand. I mean it was already
Yeah,
good
before
enough.
we close, what do you think about that part?
No, it's still the process. So next episode we are moving from that ideation part to go to the production part. So production is, we also found that this is one of the most very hectic, painful part. So you will also walk through with us that how did Mimi, go through that, this, there are many funny stories that, already haven't shared. So this is really, really kind of exclusive conversation that you can share. So also you can feel that Mimi's paying for. So please, be excited to wait for the next episode. Okay, so that's for all today.
Woohoo! So many good questions.
Yeah.